brand new, well, 1 year old. Bad compressor. It still smells new.
Hey, I'm Benny and I drink from the toilet. Don't forget to like my daddy's videos and subscribe to the channel.
Have to say, y'all, I am really proud of Frigidaire. Look at this. We got a timer and a cold control. No digital adaptive defrost control boards. Look at this. Timer, single speed compressor, cold control. No hold this button for this amount of seconds and you go into defrost, nothing. It's like they're going back to the old ways. Good job, Frigidaire. Like it. I love it. Now just put a proper compressor in. Not a softball. All right, so this was a gift fridge that come in. The fella told me that I'd come out and check the compressor and said it was bad, and they replaced it. So here we are. Look at this itty bitty compressor. Oh my goodness. It's cute. So I'm kind of on the fence here with this new R600 unit. Should I put a R600 one in or a 134 Jaya Jipata? I really wish I had a small Embraco, but I might try this R600 compressor since it's R600. I'm gonna get some wires out of the way. So this one's just held down with these little straps. You have to bend the tabs and twist the straps to get them off of there. Very simple and effective, really. But once we get them bent up and out of the way, we'll just cut this compressor out. Make sure there's no Freon in it. R600 is flammable. Smallest compressor I have ever seen. No wonder it barely got to a year. All right, well, hey, just go ahead and cut it out. Look at this thing. What? Junk. So I slipped the new compressor in there and realized that the rubbers were too small for the tabs to go through. So I had to pull it back out, take those rubbers off the old one and put them onto this new one. No big deal. All right, we'll slap that baby back in there, take the funky little straps and put them on there, bend the tabs over, and it's pretty much set. There we go. That's gonna be a pain. Okay. All right, well, let's start this party off with the Schrader valve there. Just cutting the stub off and gonna solder that one in first. All right, gotta get the fire going. Y'all don't forget to wear your safety glasses. And we'll heat up that dryer and slip it out and work on getting the stubs off of the high and low side. Nothing to it, man. I just can't believe that they don't have an electronic main control board on this thing. You know, no adaptive defrost control. It's actually just a timer and a cold control and a compressor. Well, I mean, it is a tiny little softball compressor, but I mean, this is good news. We're still just heating and pulling the stubs out, getting ready to solder in this compressor. So just bear with me, it takes a little time. I forgot to mention this compressor come out of a freezer. I think it was a small upright freezer, and it never, it had a bad control board. So I ran the compressor direct and it ran in pump, so I cut it out. But it should do fine for this 18 cubic foot. Mama says wear safety glasses. Safety first. Alright, so I got a new filter dryer. I'm gonna cut it and swedge it a little bit to fit up in there, and we'll be good to go to start soldering our compressor in. And sometimes you gotta bend these tubes around. Even with the original factory compressor, sometimes it's never the same. But just don't kink them, just gotta be easy with the copper. The copper nowadays is so soft. But you can twist it and move it around as needed. It ain't that bad. Low side, high side, wires out of the way, and dryer. Alright, gotta swedge the dryer a little bit, set it up there, and pinch it, but I did not pinch it hard enough. So you'll see in a second, it slips down on me. You'll see in a second, I should have pinched that a little harder, but we're doing our ritualistic sanding just for the heck of it. Steel to copper can be a pain in the butt sometimes. While watching these videos, I found out I make a lot of funny little noises. I sound like a chipmunk. And this is where the crap show begins. I get to heating it up and the solder starts to roll around, and then bloop, it drops right out. I thought for sure it would leak after heating it up, or I might have overheated it and put a hole in it because it got red, but no, this one didn't leak. When this happens on me, usually I just get that baby hot as could be and roll a whole bunch of silver on it and hope it doesn't leak. Usually it does. I used a lot of solder, but hey, at least I didn't set it on fire. Huh. Now this steel to copper side, on the high side, it went much smoother. Heated it up, shoved it in, and then just rolled a little bit of solder around, and no problems there. Maybe I should use flux or maybe 40% silver, but this is what I got, so that's what I use. There's that chipmunk again. Somebody talking to me while I'm soldering. That is bad. Sucker kept pulling out. Might have to totally redo that one. That was a turd. Cut it out. I knew it was gonna fall out of there, but I had my foot on it, it slipped out again. I thought the pinch would hold it, but when it heated up, it dropped out. Well, let's pump it up. Oh. Hot, hot. It's leaking right here. Now we're really gonna slather it on. Get that baby red hot and slather it all down. Like hot butter. That's hot. I cannot believe that that is not leaking. This steel's good. All right, so far so good. Hot. Sit her at about 225 and make sure there's no leak. And we'll pull a vacuum. Still under warranty. These new refrigerators. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe to the channel. Gonna hit that 700, baby. I want to make some LA Appliance Guy little pocket screwdrivers. Yeah, pocket screwdriver. We'll put "now you can test your crap" on there. All right. Oh wait, before I forget, put the Schrader valve core in, because we gotta charge it with the R600 scales. Okay. This is the only good hose I got. That's her deal. All right, we got our 600 locked and loaded. All right. All right, 40 grams or 1.41 ounces of R600. 40 grams, that's nothing. All right, let's shoot 40 grams in there. Plug her in. Oh yeah, she's running, baby. Curious, what is this? Huh. Gonna have to snap a few pictures of this. Cool. All right, we're on. Sorry, this is a long one, y'all. But it just went into defrost. See what she does. Cool. Button her up. Bye. Yep, still about 10 in a vacuum. Cool. All right, 0. Let's see what the fridge does. All right, well, thank you guys for coming on that little adventure with me. You know, different compressor, having to weigh in the charge, it was a little iffy. But if that helped some and you liked it, give me a like, subscribe to the channel. We got to get off of that 666 number, hit that 700. Let's do it. Thanks, y'all.